Hi everyone, welcome to Red Box Sewing and Crafting, and welcome to my craft room. I'm Joanna. We are continuing our fun little series today, our 12 Days of Christmas series. Yesterday we worked on this page here, page 3, and today we are going to be working on page 4. For page 4, you will need one piece that is 4 3/4 by 4 1/4, one piece that is 4 3/4 by 5 1/4, a piece that is 4 3/4 by 6 1/4, one piece that is 4 3/4 by 7 1/4, and a piece that is 4 3/4 by 8 1/4. I'm going to pull out our scoreboards here, and these are all going to be scored the same way. You want the so the 4 3/4 you want to be left alone. It's going to be the opposite side. So for the 4 1/4 by 4 3/4 is going to be the 4 1/4 side. I'm going to score at 1/2 inch. And then you want the 5 1/4 side at the top. Score at 1/2 inch. 6 1/4 at the top. Score at 1/2 inch. 7 1/4 at the top. Score at 1/2 inch. And 8 1/4 at the top. Score at 1/2 inch. And we are going to fold and burnish on all of our score marks. Once you have folded and burnished your score marks, you want to grab your page 3, the one that we worked on yesterday, and we're going to flip it around. Now, you do not want to miter the corners. These are going to be exposed. You don't want, this is going to be a waterfall, so you want the corners to be square, just like this. I want to start with the 4 1/4 by 4 3/4 inch piece. And we are going to start on the left side, 1/4 inch away from the edge. So I'm going to line up my ruler here. And then you want to line up your waterfall piece to the 1/4 inch spacing on the edge and also on the top of your page. Just like this. Grab your next smallest piece, and we are going to measure 1/4 inch away from the hinge side now. Again, lining up your edges to the 1/4 inch spacing and to the top of your page. And I am just going to make sure that I can close my flaps here. And then we're just going to be alternating. So next piece is going to be our 6 1/4. And since we have these two put down, we can just follow the score marks of those two. Let me just scoot this over a little bit. There we go. Just like this. And then 7 1/4 piece. And then lastly, we have our 8 1/4 inch piece. Now we have all of our waterfall pieces down. It's now time to decorate. For this page, I have this for the bottom, for the base of the page, and then, which I might need to cut down a little bit, but I could do that. And then I have this paper for the waterfall, and on the back are the drawers. And the way that I did this was I cut a 6 1/8 inch piece, and then I cut, starting from the top, I cut off a 3 5/8 inch piece, and then 4 7/8 inch pieces. And then I alternated cutting 4 5/8 from this side, 4 5/8 from this side, 4 5/8 from this side, this side, and this side, so that it all matches down the center, but it alternates which side it's cut from. I'm going to glue all this down, and then you can see the waterfall effect with the pattern paper. My pattern paper is on now, and you can see how this center right here, my pattern paper matches, but it alternates with the waterfall flaps. So it's more like a waterfall going down. For my little ephemera pieces, I have this little corner piece with 2 butterflies on it. I picked out this orange butterfly, and these 2 are the smaller ones, and then this is the larger butterfly. I have a larger piece of money and then a smaller piece of money that I glued back on the back of the visor photo disc thing, and then memory lane on the bottom. So I'm going to put these pieces on the bottom right corner like this. And then the butterflies are going to go in the top left corner. Just like that. And this is page 4 done. Now that we have this full page done, we can add it into our album. And it's going to be very similar to when we put our first page in. But we don't have to use a ruler. We can just line it up with the tab of the first page. Going to rotate my book here. Add my glue. And then put this tab up against the tab of the first page. Just like so. And now our second page is in our book. It is coming together very nicely. I hope you are having fun making this album along with me. If you like this video, click the like button down below. If you want to see more of these, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.